ठीक है, डन 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 डन। फोन हमेशा साइलेंट पे नहीं, हमेशा बहुत ज़्यादा सेशन के बीच में।
Hello everyone, what's up?
क्या हाल चाल?
बढ़िया सब. So people, welcome to yet another chemistry session of the sprint. So yesterday I had taken your class. Today our very own Harsh sir is going to take the class. All right. So I was just here to introduce him to you because
some of you might know me, right? Some of you don't.
काफी लोगों ने देखा
हुआ. Yes, sure.
So welcome to the sprint class. Now without any further ado, since this is going to be a very important class, metallurgy, it's an ignored topic but it is very important for JEE.
बिल्कुल सही कहा.
Please call in your friends because everyone will benefit from this. And I'll take your leave, Harsh sir. मचा दो.
बिल्कुल सर.
I'll see you later.
ठीक है सर. Bye bye. ठीक है जी. So welcome to this session and we'll sprint through chemistry. बहुत सारी चीज़ें, a lot many things are packed up for you guys. And my aim here right now is to make you see how easy and repetitive pattern is there in the chemistry. कितना repeat होता है. You will see the concepts repeating themselves. बार they are JEE is asking questions again and again which are on a repeated manner. Concept is same, question is different. So let us see how it will be. Right. So first question to you guys. सब पढ़ लीजिए. During the process of electrolytic refining of copper, ठीक है, it's a refining of copper. So this is I have made an integer type question kind of here. So let us see how many of you get the answer right. So during the process of electrolytic refining of copper metal, some metals are present as impurities and they settle down as anode mud. This mud is actually not mud. This is my tip to you, and it contains some metals. I have given the list of metals. What are those metals and how many are them? How many are there? So some of you are answering very good. 2 is the correct answer. Silver and here it is, gold. So answer is here 2. This question came in 2006 in AIEEE, not in the form of integer type, but I have just given an idea that it can also be as an integer type. So anode mud is not actually mud. It is made up of silver and gold, and it is coming in the process of when you are refining your copper. जब आप copper की refining करते हैं, electro refining, you will get this as anode mud, and silver and gold impurities are there. Very good. Moving on to next question, ठीक है? अच्छा चलो, before that, some of you, अभी just Paul sir has introduced me. This is me, Harsh Maheshwari, right? So I'll be taking your session. So many people out there know me. Some of you don't. No worries. Now you'll actually know me now. ठीक है? बहुत बढ़िया. Moving on. हाँ जी. So as our sprint, we are sprinting through chemistry right now. This is our current session, metallurgy I am taking. Yesterday I think you have seen our favorite sir, Suri sir. Awesome, I had seen the session. बहुत अच्छा था. Right? Then after me, sir will be taking, Pulkit sir would be taking your session आज में. So stay tuned. बहुत सारी चीज़ें are packed up for you guys. All right. Moving on. बहुत सही. मज़ा आ रहा है यार. Are you guys feeling the heat? Are you guys feeling the जोश? Just let me know in the comment box कि सर मज़ा आ रहा है. आज फिर बहुत सही. So let me know. बहुत सही. मज़ा आ रहा है. कुछ सीखने को मिल रहा है. नया चीज़ें देखेंगे आज. बहुत सही. Very nice stages. Let's go ahead. बहुत बढ़िया. So next question. A very important question. Check this out. This question came in 2015 mains. बहुत ही recent का question है. So check this out. In the context of Hell-Héroult process for the extraction of aluminium. अच्छा, aluminium बच्चों आप alumina से निकालते हो. You know, Al2O3 is alumina. This process when you extract aluminium from alumina is called as, it's done by Hell-Héroult process. ठीक है? And I have given some options here. Which of the following statement is false? Be careful. False. Shall I help you here? I'll give you the entire concept. You guys would let me know what is the correct answer. Can we do that? Achha, some of you are given very nice. बहुत बढ़िया. So some of you are saying answer is D and absolutely you are right. So let me just walk through this answer, how we are getting this answer. जरा इसका concept सुनना. One extra point I will tell, which I know many of you miss. मुझे पता है बहुत सारे बच्चे miss करते हैं. ध्यान देना. तो हमारे को इतना establish हो गया. Aluminium की extraction है from Al2O3. Now what will happen बच्चों? This is the setup. ग्रेफाइट इलेक्ट्रोड्स आर यूज बच्चों, दिस इज योर नेगेटिव एंड, दिस इज योर पॉजिटिव एंड, एनोड बन जाएगा, राइट, दिस इज योर पॉजिटिव एंड. Graphites electrodes are used, and in this बच्चों you are adding Al2O3, molten Al2O3 you are using here, ठीक है, यही आपका इलेक्ट्रोलाइट है. So some of you have pointed out, हाँ जी, so some of you have pointed out कि Al2O3 is the electrolyte, which is actually right, ठीक है. Now check this out बच्चों, what will happen here at cathode? Obviously you are going to get, at cathode you are going to get your aluminium, बाहर आ जाएगा. At anode what will happen? Graphite is nothing but carbon, O2 minus will go here, and as per your concentration of O2 minus you will get CO2, or you can also get CO. दोनों gases आ सकती हैं, there is a probability both the gases can be obtained, ठीक है. Very nice, this is also established. One very important point, Al2O3 बच्चों actually it has a melting point of around 2000 degree, ठीक है. Now think about industrial process, you're not extracting 1 or 2 gram of aluminium, you're doing it on a bulk level. So if 2000 degree temperature you have to maintain in the furnace, means how much energy you have to give, or if in this setup if you have to give 2000 degree, how much energy you have to waste, ठीक है. So to make sure that melting point comes down, CaF2 has been added. CaF2 what it does, it dissolves Al2O3 in it and reduces the melting point to 1000 degree, or approximate 1000 degree Celsius. So the process which was taking 2000 degree before, molten Al2O3, now it has been reduced to what, 1000 degree only, right? So that's why we are adding CaF2. It is also mentioned in your NCERT. Do you see the pattern? NCERT में ये line लिखी हुई है, this line is there in your NCERT. As we point out, read your NCERT properly. This line is mentioned there. I hope some of you know that. काफी लोगों को पता है, ये बिल्कुल as it is, the line is coming from there, ठीक है. CaF2 is added to reduce the melting point of Al2O3. So एक नई information मिली, कुछ मजा आया पढ़ने में. हाँ जी बच्चा, theory बार-बार repeat करने से you won't. I am giving the theory, so pay attention here. Very nice. So this process is called as Hell-Horowitz process. I hope it is clear. सबको समझ आ गया है. बढ़िया, बहुत सही. Very nice. So shall I move on? आगे बढ़ जाऊं? बहुत सही. We are moving on to the next question. All right. Next. Very important. Bessemer कहता है which of the following reaction is related to Bessemerization of matter in Bessemer converter, ठीक है, Bessemer converter in the absence of air, in the presence of air. What is the right answer? Can anyone tell me what is the right answer for this? Okay, I got one option C, so I got B. All right, ठीक है. Some of you are giving wrong answer, some of you are giving right answer. Let me explain, let me walk you through it. बहुत अच्छा question है, very important question. It has not been asked yet, but there is a possibility. I'll show you something similar has been asked. So that's why I have taken up this question. Check this out. This process of Bessemer converter is used in the extraction of copper from copper pyrite. Copper की extraction को लेने के लिए आता है from copper pyrite, CuFeS2. This is called as copper pyrite. Sulfide ores बच्चों, they're always first process of refining sulfide ore is by froth flotation. You will do the concentration purifying or removing the impurities by froth flotation. First thing you will do is froth flotation. Then you will pass this for roasting. You will heat it up. It will become Cu2s. Pay attention, I'll give each and every point. Cu2s, and it will become Fes. It will become like this, right? Since you are doing roasting, oxygen will also be there. This will convert the impurity of Fes into FeO. Similarly, it has also converted sulfide to oxide, but these both will be remaining in the mixture, in the converter. जहाँ पे आप भट्टी जैसे बोलते हैं, converter is that only, right? It's a big भट्टी only. If I say it in Hindi, furnace. बड़ा सा Bessemer converter is the name, fancy name for it. All right, very nice. तो आपको ये मिल गया. Check this out. So did I mention that your impurity sulfide has been converted into oxide? So it means first statement was right. Check this out. Did I tell that your oxide of sulfide will be converted into its oxide form? Check this out. Cuprous sulfide has been converted into cuprous oxide. So this is also clear. This also statement is right. Check this out. Next step. यहाँ तक समझ आया? You can take a screenshot of it. Next up. Screenshot ले सकते हैं. मैं साइड हो जाता हूँ. In this only, I'll tell one more point. ध्यान दीजिएगा. Very important point. Check this out, बच्चों. Check this out. Now, what you will take your Cu2s because it is there in the mixture and Cu2o. Basically, this is nothing but your ore. It is in your converter. ये आपका ore. This is your ore. it contains right now this and impurities of FeO. Impurities of what? FeO, right? Impurities of FeO. So impurities are also there. So to remove this FeO impurity, you add SiO2. Silica डालते हैं. You add SiO2 in this converter. This is nothing but your Bessemer converter. All right. You will add SiO2, and some of you know it will make slag. It will make FeSiO3 and it will remove the impurities outside. बाहर निकाल लेगा. It will start, layering up on the surface of the ore. Light होता है slag. Slag is always lighter than the ore. तो ऊपर आ जाता है and you can easily extract it out. बाहर निकाल सकते हैं. तो what will be happening here? FeO plus SiO2 gives you. This is nothing but your slag. You can obtain it. क्या मेरी बात समझ आई है? क्या सबको clear हो रहा है? What is happening here? So check this out. So your FeO SiO2 is actually your FeO is coming out in the form of FeSiO3 or impurities are getting removed. सबको समझ आया? Yes, flux. SiO2 is nothing but flux. Very good बच्चों, very nice, बहुत सही. So यानी कि what is the correct answer? It means all the options, everything, D, everything has been happening. Everything had been happening in your Bessemer converter. So option D is the correct answer. Very nice. So everyone is understanding. Some of you are not understanding. Please watch the replay afterwards. Please. All right. बहुत सही. Shall we move on? Shall we move on to the next question? Let me know. जल्दी से मुझे बताइए. जल्दी से मुझे बताइए. All right. So all these processes are happening in your Bessemer converter. Bessemer converter is nothing but when you will, extract copper from your copper pyrite, and in this you will do roasting. It will convert the sulfide impurities to oxide form, and since FeO would be the impurity, you will add slag, SiO2. It will remove, you will add flux of SiO2. It will remove the impurity forming a slag, and at the end, can I tell you one more step? Very important step. You will say, sir, whoa, we didn't know that. I'll tell you one more step about this. Okay? So as I told, this is all happening. This is all your ore is nothing but this. I erase everything else. Check this out. But so these two things which are there, which are formed, FeCu2s and Cu2O, they have a tendency to react, undergo self-reduction. ये बहुत important point, it's a very important point. They undergo self-reduction and they convert to Cu plus sulfur dioxide, giving you copper. And this copper is called as blistered copper. Blister copper. Why blister? You know blisters you have seen? Have you guys seen blister? फफोले बोलते हैं. This copper which you are getting, and chalcopyrite is the another name for cuprous, this one, for CuFeS2. For chalcopyrite is another name for CuFeS2, and this is found mainly in India. India में बहुत पाया जाता है. This is found mainly in India. Copper pyrite or chalcopyrite, same thing. It is found mainly in India. And this copper obtained is also called as blister copper. Do you know why it is called as blister copper? Because this sulfur dioxide which is actually going out will be trapped by the molten Cu, and when it will cool down, it will have some bubbles of sulfur dioxide. As if if we look at it, it will appear as if bubbles are there, blisters are there. Hence the name blister copper. ठीक है? इसे फफोलेदार copper भी बोलते हैं. If we say it in Hindi, फफोलेदार copper, blister copper. Is that clear? सबको समझ आया? Clear हुआ? You sir, you know these, yes. तो काफी बच्चों को पता था. Very good, बहुत सही, बहुत बढ़िया. आगे बढ़ते हैं. I'm going ahead for the next question. Moving on. Next up. हाँ जी. This answer you will tell me now. This question came in AIEEE 2005. Check this out. What is the answer, guys? What is the answer now? Tell me. सीधा आपको पता ही है. What is the answer? We have just now discussed copper plus sulfur dioxide. So I told you there are so many questions on copper. Copper के ऊपर बहुत सवाल आए हैं. There are so many questions on copper extraction, as you are seeing in this particular session. अब तक दो question copper पे आ ही चुके हैं. Very nice. Let's move on. Let's move on quickly to next one. Check this out, बच्चों. Very heavy question. Very important question. Let's see how many of you will get it right. This question came in 2014 mains. 2014 का सवाल है. Copper, yeah, copper is important. Very nice. The metal that cannot be obtained by the electrolysis of aqueous solution of its salt. Aqueous solution लिख दिया है. Any answer? Anyone giving the answer? Lot many of you are saying A. I'm really sorry, you guys are wrong. A lot many are saying D. Wrong. Some of you are giving the right answer, but बहुत जल्दी से जा रहा है. I'm loving the chat box right now. I'm loving it. बहुत अच्छा. Let me teach you. Let me walk you through it. Very easy question. Very easy. Very fundamental. Check this out. When you have aqueous medium, बच्चों, at cathode, what will be happening? Not only your metal wants to get reduced. It's not only your metal ion which wants to convert into metal form and get deposited. No. Water will also have a competition. Water will say, no, I also want to be a part of it. And water is giving a tough competition to your metal ion. जो भी आपका metal ion जो metal बनाने वाला है, whatever the metal ion you have taken, that wants to convert into the metal form, right? There is a heavy competition. And I tell you the first point, सबसे important point, सबसे पहले, this SRP of water, बच्चों, if I talk about reduction of water, this is the reaction. H2O accepts electron, gives you hydrogen gas will be liberated. To balance it out, let's say this is 2, this is 2. Check this out. And just to balance it, check कर लीजिए, यहाँ पर 2 लगा देता हूँ. Everything is balanced? Everything is balanced, right? So hydrogen gas is liberated. There is a tough competition. And SRP of water is, everyone can see, SRP of water is 1.23 volt. So any metal which has SRP higher than water SRP, that only can undergo, reduction, preferably before water. So you have to go for that metal which has SRP higher than water. ऐसा metal हमारे को उठाना होगा which has SRP higher than water. So what is that metal? All these have, this is having SRP higher than water. This is also having SRP higher than water. This is also having SRP higher than water. The only option which you are left with is calcium. Shall I give you more options? If I have sodium, if I have potassium, if I have magnesium, if I have aluminium, as I have pointed out, calcium, they will never be obtained from its aqueous solution. For them, you always have to use molten form. Because there will be a very strong competition with water, and water SRP is strong, and higher the SRP, higher will be the tendency to undergo reduction. So water will go preferably at reduction, forming hydrogen gas. That metal cannot be obtained. So all those metals which have SRP higher than water, only those can be obtained from their aqueous solution. So sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, aluminium are out of picture because they have SRP lesser than SRP of, their SRP is lesser than SRP of water. I hope everything is clear. बहुत अच्छा correction. So many of you were right. I'm not saying you were not. So this is a very important session. So keep in mind, this is clear. सबको समझ आया? Right? SRP is standard reduction potential. Come on, बच्चा, wake up. है ना? SRP is standard reduction of water. Standard reduction of reduction potential. Very nice. All right. Shall I move on? Next question. Shall we move on? Just tell me yes, I'll move on to the next question. Yo, very nice. हाँ जी, बड़ा ही easy, बहुत ही easy question. Can you guys tell me which method of purification is represented by the following process? Anyone tell me the answer? I'll be happy. What will be the answer? Answer is Van-Arkel process. Oh, I'm loving the flow. I'm loving the class participation. Very nice. Answer would be C. Van-Arkel process. Bachcho, purification, do not neglect. What I have seen, students learn all the extractions, and the last part is purification of the metal which you have obtained from the extraction. Student miss out on that. And JE has asked question on that as well. So it's a humble request. Do not miss out on purification techniques. This is Van-Arkel process, and this question came in 2012. 2012 में ये सवाल आया था. What is this process? Check this out. I'll tell you what will happen. Titanium has some impurities in it. ठीक है? So to remove this impurity, you will react it with iodine gas. Now iodine is very good. This iodine gas will react only with titanium, forming a compound with it, but it will not react with impurities. So you can, get your titanium out of those impurities. So you got a compound I should say, TiI4. ठीक है? This is free from impurities. And if you heat the compound very hard, every compound can be broken down. So this will become titanium. Free titanium of the titanium you are obtaining is free of any kind of impurities. Free of impurities. And this process is called as Van-Arkel. Easy peasy, lemon peasy, yeah, lemon squeezy. So it is very easy. That's the goal I want to tell you. So this is Van-Arkel process. Okay? Extraction of titanium. Can you guys tell me Any other metal I can obtain from Van-Arkel process? In the comment box, let me know. Any other process, any other metal which I can extract from Van-Arkel process, which I can get. Come on, zirconium. Someone has said very good. So titanium, zirconium, and hafnium. If you see these metal in the same process, you will say Van-Arkel process is the right one. Shall I give you a bonus? Shall I give you one more question? Some of you are answering nickel there, so that is wrong. Listen to me, bachcho. Listen to me. Nickel can only be purified by the method called Mons process. ये question भी आ चुका है JEE में. Which process is used for the purification of nickel? Answer is Mons process. You have to remember that. ठीक है? तो purification is very very important. Be careful there. Do not miss out on that. JEE has asked problems on that, and JEE has a repetitive pattern. It will be asked again. वो पूछ सकते हैं. ठीक है, Mons process. Then what is Mons process? Mons process is a process, extraction. It is a method of purifying nickel. I just told बच्चा. ठीक है, stay active. ठीक है, next, moving on. All right. I think this one everyone knows. देखिए, this question came in 2016. How easy? I'm just making it sure you guys know that. This question came in 2016. Read this out. Read this out. What will be the answer for this, बच्चों? What will be the answer for galvanization? आप बहुत पहले से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं. You have read it. बच्चा question, right? Answer is D. Very good. Zinc. Everyone knows that. बहुत बढ़िया. So zinc will be used. Logic is very simple. You will always coat the metal you want to protect, like steel or iron, with that particular metal which is having low SRP value. ठीक है, जिसकी low SRP value होती है, you will always coat your particular metal with that particular thing. यहाँ पे if I am taking iron, I want a coating on it, so I'll go for zinc. ठीक है, zinc is less, what do you call it, will have less SRP value. So logic is you will always find those metal which has low SRP values. Can you guys tell me any other metals which can also used for the galvanization process? Can you tell me any other metal? कोई बताएगा? अभिनव बताएगा? What is that? Zinc, cadmium. We can also use aluminium. We can also use aluminium. Yes, very nice. Iron के ऊपर coating करने के लिए we can also use aluminium. Very nice, awesome, man. The crowd is awesome there. Very nice. Shall we move on to the next one? Next question करें, जल्दी से बताइए. Next question. Shall we move on? Come on, guys. Yes. Hanji, read the question out loud. Very good question. JEE Advanced question 2012 they have asked. बताइए. In the cyanide extraction process of silver from argentite ore, the oxidizing and reducing agents used are. Very nice question. Check this out. Argentite is this. Argentite is Ag2S. Check this out. Very important question. तो ध्यान देना जरा सब. बहुत important question. It's a very important question. So some of you are answering. Some of you have answered C. Wrong. I'm sorry, but wrong. Some of you are answering B. B can be the right answer. We'll talk about this. चलो देखते हैं कैसे. C is wrong, बच्चा. Let me prove how B is the answer. Check this out. Argentite is Ag2S. It has some impurities. The ore has some impurities. In this you will add NaCN in aqueous medium. Again, check this out. NaCN can dissolve Ag2S, but it cannot dissolve impurities. So you will get a complex AgCN twice minus plus Na2S. I'm giving you all the theory. Pay attention. Very important. है ना? ये आपको ये मिल गया. Now, pay attention to this. Is this an ideal condition for extraction of a particular metal? Do you see reversible sign here? यहाँ पे equilibrium आ रहा है? There is equilibrium. So that's not a good method. So to make sure more product, the reaction is moving towards the product side, what I can do, बच्चा? Impurities could be of anything, dust, anything, clay, any impurities, unknown metal which we are not aware of, right? Right? So here, बच्चों, Na2S is there, and this is an equilibrium. So how do I proceed the reaction towards the product side? What I can do? It's a point of equilibrium. Come on. Can someone tell me? बताइए. Na2S को remove करो. Very good. We can remove Na2S from the product side, and the reaction will automatically shift towards the product side. If we start removing the product, the reaction will move towards the forward direction. Very nice. So how do you remove Na2S? You will start passing oxygen gas, and this oxygen gas will start reacting with Na2S and start forming Na2SO4. ठीक है? तो as a result, this concentration will decrease. The reaction will move towards forward direction. So what is used as an oxidizing agent? Oxygen is used as an oxidizing agent. First point. Check this out. Now you have a good heavy amount of AgCN, Ag complex, AgCN, है ना? Heavy amount of this. What I will do, I'll add zinc in it. So zinc will react and it will form ZnCN4 minus 2 plus silver. So you will get, so here zinc will be used as a reducing agent. Zinc will be used as a reducing agent. So what is the correct answer? Oxygen and zinc dust respectively. How is that? Kitna आसान, kitna easy process, direct from your NCERT. No need to panic. I'm trying to show you how easy your JEE is. कितना आसान है और कितना repetition है यहाँ पर. You'd be amazed by it. ठीक है? बहुत बढ़िया. बच्चों को समझ आ रहा है? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. बहुत बढ़िया. Shall I move on to the next one? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Next one. Shall I move on to the next one? Let me know. Yes, this was in advance. Can you believe that? Can you beat that, man? How easy? Very nice. Yo, let's move on. है ना? All right, all right, all right. Screenshot this if you want to have. Screenshot this. So this is your oxidizing agent. This is your reducing agent. Shall I move on? Thank you, बच्चा. Thank you, Rachna. Let's move on to the next one. Energy बढ़ती रहनी चाहिए. मजा आ रहा है. I'm moving on. Oh, very easy. Halwa question. And this question came in JEE Mains 2016. Can you guys tell me what is the answer? Can you guys tell me what is the answer? Which of the following ore is best concentrated by froth flotation method? Froth flotation बोलते ही what should come in your mind? Froth flotation is ideal for sulfide ores. Which kind of ores? Sulfide ores. देखो बच्चा, ये क्या होता है? देखो बच्चा, magnesite होता है Fe3O4. So it is not a sulfide ore. So definitely not our answer. Siderite is FeCO3. Definitely not our answer. Malachite, it's a malachite green. ये होता है CuOH whole twice dot CuCO3. CuCO3. बच्चा गैलेना क्या होता है? PbS. So this is our answer. Keep in mind, froth flotation is ideal for sulfide ores only. ठीक है? Can I use this method for copper pyrite? Froth flotation, can it be done for copper pyrite? I have taught this in this today's session. Yes or no? Yes or no? Copper pyrite? Yes. Very good, right? Very good. Can I use cinnabar for the, for purification purposes? Can I use froth flotation of cinnabar? What is cinnabar? HGS. I can also use there. मतलब हम वो process we can apply. Froth flotation can also be applied because it is also a sulfide ore. Froth flotation is ideal for sulfide ore. Shall I move on to the next one? आगे बढ़ जाऊं? बहुत बढ़िया. Yo, loving it man, loving it right now. ऐसा crowd रोज आना चाहिए, मजा आता है. बहुत सही. Like the जोश you have right now. बहुत मजा आ रहा है. Obviously वेदांतु बच्चा, obviously वेदांतु. Next one. This one. देखो, next question again on froth flotation. Non-sulfide ores, something like this. So you see the repetition. If you are good with the content, automatically you can answer. JEE is not a subject. Chemistry is not a subject of mugging up. मतलब इतना आसानी से आप score कर सकते हैं. You can score very easily. Halwa questions are coming right in front of you. Check this out. The process which is not required for the extraction of copper from its non-sulfide ore. If they have mentioned non-sulfide ore, I have just now told that froth flotation is used only for what? For sulfide ores. It means this is out of the question. This is out of the question. This is out of the question. This is not there. And sulfide ores, once you will heat them up, you will do purification by using froth flotation, concentration by froth flotation. Then after that, next step is roasting because you want to convert your sulfide to oxides. Okay? So it means roasting is also out of the picture. So what is the correct answer? 1 and 3. How many of you got this right? काफी बच्चे सीध रहे थे. क्या आपको गलती पता लग गई अपनी? Roasting is also out of the picture because you will not be needing to convert your sulfide to oxide because there is no sulfide ore. I hope it is clear. सबको समझ आ गया है? Who had made a mistake? They understood. Some of you still writing the wrong answer. I am again confused. Why is that? You got it correct. Very good बच्चा लोग. Very good. Shall I move on? आगे बढ़ जाऊँ? क्या हाँ या ना? Read the question. The process which is not required for the extraction of copper from non-sulfide ore. Non-sulfide ore, it means roasting is out of the picture. And froth flotation is also out of the picture. Sulfide ore will require these things. I hope it is clear. हाँ जी sir, बच्चा बहुत बढ़िया. Very nice. Moving on. हाँ जी, पढ़ो इसको. See the pattern, man, again and again, same kind of questions. Calcination. Check this out. This question came in 2019, mains. Alright? Which pair does not require calcination? For calcination, bachcho, for the process of calcination, it is ideal for carbonates. It is heating in the absence of air. This process is nothing but heating the ore in the absence of air, and this is ideal for carbonates and hydroxides. किसके लिए ideal होता है? Carbonates and hydroxides. Do you see a carbonate here? Do you see an hydroxide here? So directly not required, it means answer is A. Answer is directly A. Answer is directly A. कुछ करना ही नहीं है. Need not to do anything. Answer is directly A because calcination is ideal for carbonates and hydroxide. Check this out. There is a carbonate. There is a hydroxide. This is hydroxide. ठीक है? XH2 it means it's in the form of hydroxide. There is again a carbonate. But there is no carbonate. It's a method of converting your carbonates and hydroxide into oxides. यहाँ तो already oxide है और oxide is already present. So there is no need of calcination here. Thank you very much. You guys got it. Very nice. No, nothing is wrong, बच्चा. Next up. All right. आगे बढ़ रहा हूँ. Moving on. Moving on. Sorry. This question. If you are smart enough, you will understand this by elimination. Eliminate करो और आंसर निकालो. ठीक है? Need not to know everything. मतलब आपको पता भी नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर आपको कुछ, if some of the points you are missing, but you know the elimination technique, you will give me the answer. Tell me, Ratan, what is the answer? क्या आंसर है? I'm waiting for you guys. Some of you are giving the right answer. Very nice. Check this out. Again, you can remove them. Calamine is is for zinc. Calamine is a ore of zinc. ये zinc का ore होता है. It is ZnCO3. Check this out. ठीक है? ZnCO3 होता है. इसके बाद देखो मैलेकाइट, आज ही की क्लास में पढ़ा है मैलेकाइट ग्रीन, राइट? इट इज अ ओर ऑफ कॉपर. यस और नो? यस और नो? ठीक है? तो मैलेकाइट इज बी एंड योर कैलेमाइन इज ए. तो विच इज द ऑप्शन? ए यहां पर भी है, ए यहां पर भी है, पर बी यहां पर आया. सो आंसर कौन सा हो जाएगा? सी. डिड आई नीड टू नो एवरीथिंग फॉर इट? नो. आई एलिमिनेटेड बाय जस्ट एलिमिनेशन मेथड. चेक दिस आउट. Calamine is a ore for, it's an ore of zinc. Malachite is a ore for copper. Just now in today's class हमने पढ़ा था. Check this out. Siderite. Siderite is what? FeCO3. Where is there? देखो C. ये आ गया. Second, आयरन का ore होता है सिडराइट. तो हमने ये भी निकाल लिया. ठीक है? आगे बढ़ते हैं. यहाँ पे एक गड़बड़ी हो गई है. रुक जाओ एक सेकेंड. Let's check this out. Let me check this out again one more time. Let's do that by elimination. हमारा siderite is Fe. C का आंसर होगा C. Sorry. हाँ जी, हमारा आंसर everything was right. Fe is C. Calamine is for zinc. Malachite is for copper. So by elimination we got it. Yes. And this kaolinite is nothing but aluminium. Aluminium silicate होता है. Some of you were asking what is this kaolinite? It is nothing but silicate of iron. Silicate of iron is kaolinite. Kaolinite is silicate of iron. Shall we move on to the next one? आगे बढ़ जाए. Elimination से हमने आंसर निकाला है. Need not to do anything else. NCERT page number 152. It is also there. Some of you are mentioning it out. Very nice. सब NCERT से है. Everything is from NCERT. Very good. Let's move on. हाँ जी. This question. Did we do a question on Hell-Herold's process? Did we do a question on Hell-Herold's process in today's session? Yes or no? Yes or no? क्या करा था? Yes or no? Let me know first of all. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Check out the repetitive pattern. 2019. They asked again this question in 2019. So you see the pattern is repeating itself, man. You study just according to the pattern. You will automatically crack mains. I can guarantee you that. Check this out. So what is the answer? I have discussed in detail the entire process. Answer is D. Because Hell-Herold's is extraction of aluminium from alumina. I have done this in detail. Very nice. Moving on. Next question. इधर आ जाता हूं. Next question. The ore that contains both iron and copper. Is it difficult? अभी अभी करा है. Let's identify. Malachite. Malachite is what, बच्चों? It is CuOH whole twice CuCO3. Next up, it's a ore of copper. Dolomite is what? CaCO3 dot MgCO3. These things you have to learn. थोड़ा सा part है which you have to learn. Not very difficult. Azurite is just a big brother, or you can say big brother of malachite. What is this? CuOH whole twice, but twice of CuCO3. So it's a big brother of malachite. भाई है उसका, ठीक है? Big brother. Copper pyrite. Today's session only we have learned. What is this? CuFeS2. Some of you have pointed out. Answer is D. Copper has been repeatedly it has been asked. क्या देख पा रहे हो? Can you see the pattern? Guys, can you open your eyes and see the pattern? क्या आपको दिख रहा है pattern? Are you able to make out for yourself? हाँ या ना? All sir. Very good. The pattern is so good. You can easily catch it out. बहुत बढ़िया. आगे बढ़ता हूँ. Moving on to the next one. अरे बहुत सही. So I think we are almost at the end. So this is the crash course बच्चा. If you guys want to learn more, you can be a part of Vedantu. आप crash course join कर सकते हैं. This is the coupon code if you can apply. If you want to learn more, learn from here. ठीक है, यहाँ से आप सीख सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो आशा करता हूँ बहुत अच्छा मजा आया होगा आपको क्लास में. ठीक है, हमने we have seen a lot many questions which have been asked in previous years, and you have seen the repetition. The pattern is repeating itself. Please, I am requesting you all, do not neglect. That's my humble request. Do not neglect the purification technique, the last part. Extractions, I know everyone is learning, but do not neglect on purification part. Questions are coming on that as well. And there is a heavy amount of question. Repetition is heavy. So I wish you luck. See you tomorrow. We have a session tomorrow as well. That's it for me today. ठीक है? See you next time. And I hope if you have liked the session, you will definitely like it, subscribe and share it. ठीक है? So see you next time. Bye bye guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.